Mwasibye mutya, musiye mutya. Manya gange 𝐒𝐿𝐴 from Bwaise Fashions, Bwaise. So kati twakomye luli nga tupimye waistcoat yaffe. Kati olwaleero tugenda laba engeri gye tudraftingamu nga waistcoat yaffe nga tukozesa ebipimo bye twapimye last time. So kati we tuba tugenda tutandika dividingamu tugamba ngera tukola formula zaffe ez'okutunga ezibeera. We do shoulder is shoulder divided by 2 plus kati one instead of plus a half and tujongera since we are making a waistcoat, so you just say shoulders divided by 2, you get the answer. So 16 divided by 2 ogira 16 yaffe gye tulina 16 divided by 2 nofuna 8, so you go with your 8. Then nokirira wana waddako nogamba bust nebadde 1 formula 2 bust yaffe eri 40 divided by 4 era formula yaffe tujja kufuna 10. Then number eyokusatu tujja gamba full length divided by full length ejabeera plus full length we always add 2. So, but for the waistcoat, we took a female for Yokugamba, we just add 1 inch since it's a waistcoat. So, to Jagamba full length plus 1, giving us 26 plus 1. Going for drafting, got to call a pimo of your fabric ya waistcoat ya gainda meters at least inches are satu. That is 3/4, or you can be with 1 meter. It depends customer joli kola munene mutono. So first and foremost, soka kutandika na straight lines, what we call vertical lines, horizontal and vertical zona. So kati woba ngo ina lines zo zino starting points zo ino beya nazo, kati then we go for measurements kati. So kati tutandika n'obuwanvu bwaffe. Tugambye full length is 26 plus 1, that is 27. Then we go for, so kati oba ngogenda kola waistcoat, so kanomanya which type of the waistcoat design. So kati for now tugenda kola this normal waistcoat zaffe eza bulijjo eya single button nga tulina 4 buttons. So tugenda kutandika, so tugambye shoulder yaffe eri 16, that is 8. So you measure 8, you say 8, no take out 8 yaffe, again that to a square, you say 8, no so take out 8, you can use dotted lines, or after drawing your line for 8, no one and no color 8, but before you have to leave what we call button allowance. So since we call waistcoat ya finger pesa limu, we leave button allowance of 1.5 inch, 1.5 inch for button allowance. You join no joining yaffe. After that no gamba, and since here it's 8, no one wajja kubeera 8, awo tufuna hamholo yaffe 8 by 8. We measure 8 down, we measure 8 here. Now after measuring that, so we tugenda tufuna bust yaffe. This is armhole. Netwagala tufuna linear bust. So for the bust we just add 2 inches from the armhole. Kitegeeza nti from here to here is 8, then plus 2. So giving us 10. 8 plus 2 you get 10. So netufuna 10 yaffe wetugenda ofunira bust yaffe gye twapimye client. So when we have 2, here we have 8, here we have 8, meaning this side is equal to this. We are leaving this for button allowance. So after that we go for our bust. Our bust is just 10. So mu bust we tukola bust ya waistcoat, we don't include any measurements. So tugenda nezo zenyine ze twafunye client waffe kuba waistcoat ebeera more tight ku mubiri. So woba omuntu ayagadde customer waffe ayagadde ka fitting bulungi, so we shall use 40 divided by 4 just to get the final answer. So the answer is 10. So we measure 10 to the bust and downward. opima no squaring wansi ne waggulu waistcoat yaffe gye yabadde ekoma. So bw'oba omaliriza that tudda kukola armhole depth curve yayo. So oyingirako inside by 1.5. Omaliriza 1.5, you join. Wano tupimye 1.5, that is 1.5. Ogipima bulungi, then going ward okuba enkwaya yaffe ya curve nopima inches 3 omovinga waggulu, then you curve. You may use your free hand to curve. Then after that tudda wano wansi. So odda ku bottom nogamba -2.5. Tutekamu curve ya wano eno tupima 2.5, nogamba 2.5. Then netudda downward netugamba nti here tujja pima nawo era na inches ezimu, that is 3. You may use 3 or 2.5. Nebeera nga biri same line according to the shape or design ya wano maaso, but for now we can use standard measures for this. Netugamba let's use 3 inches. Then after that, so even from here to here now tulina measuring out, you measure 1.5, or we can even go for 2 inches. So it depends on the design. Down wano wansi wetagisa design yo gyoba olikola kuba twetaaga netugamba nti design ki eri wansi, naye kati for now we can use 2.5 or 1.5 or 2 inches. So kati for now we tulikozesa inches 2. Omala nga joining, we join point to point. Again, even this you join. So kati tujoininze okuva wano ku 2 wano waliwo 2 wano 3 ezimovinze upward. Kati for now tugenda kukolesa waistcoat yaffe nga ya 4 buttons wano mu maaso. So tujabala 4 buttons zaffe from up, obala okuva wansi ng'oyambuka waggulu. So tujabala 1 button ng'egenda kutwala inches 3. So if it's 1, 2, 3 and 4, that is 12. So tugenda pima 12 zaffe paka wano. Determining ola mapesa ameka goyina. Wegaba 3, you measure 3 paka wotuuka. Wegaba 8 era you measure. Well, it depends on the design. Naye kati for now tulikola ya 4 buttons. So tupimye 4 buttons zaffe we get 12. So we have 3, 6, 9 and 12. So tujja kubeera 1, 2, 3, 4. Tugenda kubeera ne buttons zaffe 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So tuba tumaliriza, you square across, netujja ne tudividingamu. You say 8 divided by 2. Twagala tufune obulago, neckline. You just divide the gundis, the shoulders. So you say 8 divided by 2, that is 4. Ne wano nopima 4. Omaliza nosooka osala line yo bulungi noleeta paka wansi. So kati wano determining you want a V shape, a U shape or a what. For now we can go for a V shape. So kati a V shape you squaring from here paka gundi yaffe weyakomye. So you may first use a straight line, then you just put some kind of a curve. So tukuleetenze ka design kafaano maaso ka waistcoat. Kati for the waistcoat shoulder line wano ojja nopimamu only a half inch. Then a half inch here, you know, you just half inch no joininga nedda wano. Kati awo after that tuba tumaliriza our shape gye tuba twagadde okukola ku waistcoat yaffe eno. Tukoze waistcoat yaffe ng'eri mu format yeeyo, genda beerako wana amapeesa ng'erina V, then ekirire wansi. So wetyo tudraftinga the front part of our waistcoat. So we are going to cut. So when during cutting osobola otandikirawo nawe oyagala wakuwa emirembe. Cut slowly. cut, you cut, cut. After cutting, netufuna shape yaffe eri bweti. Then after that, tuba tulina okusala facing yayo ena facing ako front part, then we put lining. Where you just put for the facing osala outside. So for the facing tugamba, you divide this point and even the shoulders. Nofuna mu middle yayo gamba from here to here. So you say 4 divided by 2, you get 2, and here you measure no gamba, as you know, we are having 8.5 divided by 2. The answer you get is the middle point. So you join from one point to another. After that, you cut off. Then our fork is here. Look sala facing. Sale mungeri yonna gy'owuliramu emirembe. You may even use a curve or straight. And for now, tugenda kukozesa straight line. So this is our facing. Facing yaffe ebeera munda mu waistcoat. You mark n'obeera nga you can mark the inside ne munda. So kati tuba tumaliriza. So we are going for genda sala kati lining or back part. Back part yekolanga lining because we use lining which we call nylon. Nga twagirabye mu kusooka wali eri materials used. You know better this lining and material you know better same meters ne kyokungulu kye twakozesezza. It should be 3/4 or you can use 1 meter. Kagoye kano kabeera stories on fold. Kabeera ku fold. So you fold it bulungi nga kabadde. Now you leave the fold side and okumabali, then you fold because we always cut on fold. Back party tebeeramu lutungo, so we cut on fold. So we need our bust, which is 10. We need just 10. So before starting, you soko kubeo your straight line. Then after, no later your front. No take out. Then when take out, you first ojako this button allowance yaffe eno gigyeko. Let intebeera on the same line. Ne fold line yaffe. So omaliriza for the front part. Back part we just measure 2 inches. Measure 2. Then measure 2. Omala 2 you slant. Then after, remember on forward we now 8. So you use your 8. Then 8. Then you say this point to this. Okolesa front nekuyamba okola back. So era wano twagambye during kukuba curve yaffe always measuring a 3, then you curve. Curve, you may use your free hand or of nazi curve. Nenga free hand always is already the best. Then kati wano is supposed to be the same. So kati point yaffe negenda bange koma wano. Power point for back part egenda kubange koma up to here. So you move this. Nebibeera bwe. Then you trace out. So netugenda ku bulago twagambye it should be 4. So instead, then after that okukusa back part tukusawo inches 2 zennyini zino ze twamovinze. So you say 2, then you curve. Tuba tumaze okusalayo our front part. then tugenda gisalamu. So you cut back part yaffe n'ogisala bulungi bwoti, gisala bwoti. So tuba tumaliriza okusala back part yaffe using front, ogijjako, then you get this shape for the back. Then kati woba omaze ofuna this back part, tuba tulina okuteekamu what we call darts. So for the dart, you just measure 4 inches, standard measures, measuring 4 from your center line. Center line, you measure 4. Okubaho ka straight line. Then after, nofuna midpoint, ofuna makati ga wano ne wano, ezibeerawo zo dividinga. So tufunye 7. Nofuna 7 yo bulungi. So you measure 7, you join. So kati this is the center. So kati waggulu oba olina okwambuka the same 7. Nobanga okkiridde waggulu ezibeera wano z'okiyambuka ne wano, meaning it's 7 ne wano wabadde 7 according ku size y'omuntu. Kati batumaliriza that tujjamu just a half, that is 1 inch. A half. You join. So katuba tuli ku dat n'okubamu zi dati zaffe bulungi. So after that tuba tumaliriza okola our back. Kati twagala tufune continuation ya facing yaffe, jjukira twasaza half of it nga teggwayo ku front part. So after that ofuna your remaining material kuba is enough, very enough. So kati gyokozesa, you put it on fold, then just measure 1 inch. 1 inch. Pimako 1 inch. 1 inch. After that, you join. Malofuna that 1 inch, nejja, no take a call. So kati for the facing, oba you not take away. Then nojira bulungi, you put it back. Then you cut. Batumaliriza osala, batufunye continuation yaffe ya facing y'oku maaso. Then you divide it by 2. Okakutulamu makati. Salamu. Cut. There are 2 of them. So after that, notereza bulungi. So we want to go for canvas. Tuteekako canvas waffe nga twagambye nti making your waistcoat look nice. Nebeera nnungi nezitowa bulungi. So tuteekako canvas waffe ono bulungi. Here we cut 2 pieces. We just put only ku front part kwokka kwe tuteeka. Just put on front part. Then no sala. No sala, no sala. No sala. So after here, we are going for the process of sewing. But before sewing, tuba tulina okugolola our gundi waffe ono akwate ku neeno nga tugenda olaba process eddako. So we are done. We are done cutting or drafting our waistcoat. Waistcoat yaffe wedde okukatingibwa. Mwebale kubeera balabi balungi.